Greetings and Happy New Year. Welcome to the 2020 Spring Virtual Kickoff, somewhat virtual. My name's Rod Brown and I'm the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. We appreciate your patience. We recognize that this was to be a live streamed event. Unfortunately, technical difficulties rather precluded that this afternoon. So you get the benefit of at least seeing this recorded. But aside from that, welcome back, everybody. And we're hoping that you're having a great week as we're getting into the beginning of yet another semester of welcoming students and making sure that our students are prepared and ready to start another great semester. As is customary with our kickoffs, we start by welcoming all of our new faculty and staff. And so we'll get right to that. We had quite a few join us over the last several months. So these are faculty and staff who joined our teams since August. We'll start with Tressa Monza, who is a faculty member in culinary and hospitality. She graduated from the University of Indianapolis with a degree in liberal arts. She has over 15 years of customer service, hotel management, tourism, and travel experience. She has also taught at the International Business College in Indianapolis. Now, usually when we introduce our faculty and staff, there's this thunderous applause within the room after each mention. Unfortunately, we don't have that today. So as you are welcoming and as you are meeting these new colleagues, please feel free to at least give them some mild applause, even if it's just a bit. We also have Lauren Welch from hospitality. She is our hospitality events marketing and communication coordinator. Lauren graduated from Purdue University with a degree in hospitality and studied abroad in Scotland. She moved up the ranks at Kimpton Hotel Allegro, Chicago, before coordinating events at Cummins. Jason Kephart is our new faculty member in criminal justice and homeland security and public safety. He graduated from Waldorf University with a degree in homeland security. He served in the National Guard as a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist. And after leaving the service, he worked as a firefighter for Harrison Fire Department and Whiteland Fire Department before joining Homeland Security. Within the School of Arts, Sciences, and Education, we have new faculty as well. We'd like to welcome Ernesto Rodriguez, our new physics instructor. Ernesto has a PhD from the University of Michigan in macromolecular science and engineering, a master's in physical chemistry of polymers, and is originally from Venezuela, where he completed a bachelor's degree from the University of the Andes. He retired in 2016 from the thermoplastics industry, where he worked as a scientist and project manager. Since 2016, he has taught chemistry, math, and physics, and will be coordinating algebra and calculus-based physics courses. Gail Cosby is our new full-time faculty member in our education department. Gail has a master's degree in education from Marian University, and she is a doctoral candidate in urban education studies at IUPUI. She's a member of the American Educational Research Association and the Critical Race Studies in Education Association. Her specialties are special education and multicultural education, and she is taught at IUPUI within the IPS system and at various charter schools. Samantha Ellie is our new full-time faculty in philosophy. She holds a Master's of Arts in Philosophy from IUPUI and a bachelor's in philosophy and English with a focus in literature from Purdue. She has served as an adjunct at IUPUI and at Ivy Tech. She is a member of the American Philosophical Association and the director of the Indiana Council of Preschool Cooperatives. In addition to the new faculty in what we affectionately know as SASE, there's also been quite a few changes within the leadership of SASE. So we wanted to recognize our new department chairs and assistant department chairs. First, we have Dorcas Parson, who previously served as one of the ADCs in mathematics. Dorcas is now the department chair of mathematics. And Leanne Metzger, who was previously serving as full-time mathematics instructor, is now one of the ADCs for mathematics. We also welcomed back in the fall Amanda Owen, who previously served as the director of academic advising for our service area. Amanda is now serving as the assistant department chair of general studies. Dr. Stephen Fournier, who previously served as the assistant department chair for psychology, is now the department chair of social and behavioral sciences. and Professor Alan Smith, who previously served as Assistant Department Chair for Humanities, is now serving as the Department Chair of Humanities. Finally, we also want to congratulate Sarah Schleyer on her promotion from Department Chair of Social and Behavioral Sciences to a new position as Department Chair for the School of Art, Sciences, and Education, where she will essentially serve in more of an administrative role similar to an assistant dean. In addition, we have other faculty who joined us in the fall. Jennifer Shoup joined us at the end of fall as one of the faculty members within hospitality. Jennifer holds a master's in art and teaching with a concentration in culinary arts education. And her specialties are baking and pastry. She served as an adjunct at Ivy Tech, an instructor at the New England Culinary Institute, and she has served as a pastry chef at Johnson & Wales University, Ameristar Casino and Hotels, and Ritz Charles Catering. We also have Candace McDonald, who is a graduate of our medical assisting program and now a full-time faculty member within that same program. Aside from being a certified medical assistant, she was a former adjunct faculty with us. She has served as a chronic care case manager and as a pharmacy technician for CVS. We also have Marvin Smith II, who joined our ranks in the automotive technology department. Marvin holds both an AAS in automotive service technology and an AAS in automotive service management, both from Ivy Tech Community College. He also holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in organizational leadership and supervision from Purdue University and has taught as an adjunct in our automotive technology program with over 13 years experience in the automotive industry as both a technician and shop manager. Finally, we also want to congratulate Jeanette Ninon, who previously served as full-time faculty within French. Jeanette is going to be now our Assistant Department Chair for Humanities. So we're very excited to welcome all of our new faculty and staff within academic affairs and congratulate those who have moved into leadership positions. At this point, we would like now to bring Erika Barrow, our chair for the Indianapolis Faculty Council, forward to provide some updates on the great work that our Faculty Council is doing here in our service area. So with this, I will turn it over to Erika.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. So like Dr. Brown said, my name is Erika Barrow. My normal job is teaching earth science for the college. And just for fun, I am the chair of the Indianapolis Faculty Council. If you're not aware of what this group is, we're a 15-member organization that encompasses all the different schools in our college. And we have senior faculty representatives, we have adjunct faculty representatives. I serve as the chair. I also serve on the statewide Faculty Council, which has a direct line to Dr. Elsperman and Dr. Monroe. Dr. Brown has graciously given us a seat on his advisory council. Dr. Handy and Dr. Lee have invited us to their leadership meetings. Our main goal for the Indianapolis Faculty Council is to advocate for faculty perspectives, for faculty improvement across the college. And some of the ways you can get in contact with us. So my email is listed on there. So it's just ebarrow, E-B-A-R-R-O-W. As the chair, you can certainly contact me, but we also have a website and an email address that goes more of a broader picture. So any concerns, any reasonable solutions you might have to issues that you see around campus, please do let us know. Some of the things that I will point out that we do already know are faculty concerns. So first one is faculty loading. So we do know that people are concerned about spring and fall loading compared to their summer term. And the statewide faculty council is aware of this and is putting together a task force to investigate and see how this can be improved. If you're interested at all in this, please let me know if you have thoughts or suggestions. I know a lot of you have mentioned the 12-month pay option that we lost. Again, this is something we know about. We can certainly bring this up. There is also a fall paycheck lag that we have been told about, and that's coming a bigger picture that we'll try to investigate and get something in place if that comes to pass. The Ivy Online transition, that was a little bit of a struggle for us. We heard a lot of you that had questions about how we're going to schedule things. The standardized adjunct pay rate, unfortunately, we did get some disappointing news today that this pay rate was not increased. You'll be hearing more from me and from the Faculty Council about the standardized pay rate in the near future. Another concern that was brought up to the Faculty Council was 360 reviews for faculty evaluations. That is something that we brought to the administration. Dr. Lee was very supportive of this and has said that there might be a potential pilot program for that sometime in the future. The other general faculty concerns that we all run into every day, printers, copy center, testing center, HVAC, online training, the list goes on and on. We all run into these same problems. I would love to hear from you if you have any potential solutions or things that you think we could be doing better. Please let us know, and I do thank you for your time.
Thank you, Erika, and many thanks for your leadership and to the leadership of the council. As a reminder, the Faculty Council does provide representation across all schools that are represented here in the service area, along with full-time faculty and adjunct faculty representation. So we're very lucky to have such a strong Faculty Council within our service area. Well, if you've been in the North Meridian Center recently on the second floor, you might have recognized that there's been quite a bit of construction that was taking place back in the fall semester. That is related to our new Salesforce lab, and I've asked our Dean for the School of Computing and Informatics, Mr. Kevin Keithley, to come forward and provide an update as far as what the function of that lab is going to be and how it will benefit students within the School of Computing and Informatics. So, Kevin?
Thank you. So yes, as Dr. Brown said, a lot of construction that I assume people have seen as you go by the Sky Bridge from IFC to NMC. You probably run into it. There was, for a while, just obvious construction and plastic tarped over it, but you can now see the room, the lab, and it looks pretty good. I think people are excited about it. We're certainly excited about it. This was a grant from Salesforce that allowed us to create the lab and to have a full-time IT career coach as part of that as well. So Jessica Jagger is our IT career coach, and she's been doing a great job already in that role. The point of the lab is for career exploration, employment research, soft skills, all in a collaborative, tech-enabled space. So far, we've had over 10% of our School of IT students either participate in a Workshop Wednesday or a direct career coaching session. We will continue to have Workshop Wednesdays and How-To Tuesdays into the spring semester here. We're still wrapping up. Most of the construction is actually done, but furniture, there's some furniture in it. The rest of it should show up in about a week. We're finishing our technology orders that we expect to have installed here sometime in February. So we hope to have a soft opening for faculty, students, and staff in February, and a full grand opening sometime in March. So this is a bit of the career coach is tasked really with trying to make sure that our students are career ready as they go through our programs. And it's a little bit like our career coach and employer connection model that the school is also piloting at the same time. So we're sort of at the front edge of that and really excited to be part of both that pilot and this generous grant from Salesforce that's allowing us to create this new lab and position. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. I know that this new lab and this will be a great opportunity for our students within the School of IT. Well, if you recall from our kickoff back in the fall, we talked about the academic affairs action plans for this current academic year. We're making a lot of progress with employee engagement, more on that a little bit later. We're also looking at ways to strengthen our linear pathways so that students have clear pathways for their academic plans. Resource knowledge, as you know, we had a very successful resource fair back in the fall. We're going to have a virtual resource fair coming up in a couple of days, more on that in a bit. But we also wanted to talk a little bit about collaboration. And one of the things that came up as we were talking as an academic affairs cabinet and getting feedback from all of you, from faculty and staff, is the way that we within academic affairs can collaborate with each other and not work in so many silos. We are a very large part of our service area, and even though we are academic affairs, we're very large and we're very diverse. So to that end, we're working on a collaboration project led by Rhonda Angsman, our Assistant Vice Chancellor of Academic Support. I've asked Rhonda to come and give us an update on the collaboration project.
Good afternoon. So the collaboration team has completed our document for academic affairs. And in this document, we have every full-time faculty, staff, and Dr. Brown's cabinet with all of their contact information and their collaborative interests. So when you go on to the Google Doc, which you should all have access to, if you do not, contact me, and there you will find everyone's name and their interests. So some of the interests noted on this document are just projects, planning committees, recruiting, curriculum development, search committees. So there are a lot of your colleagues out there prepared to help you in any way to collaborate with you on just about anything you've got that needs help. So check out the document. The wonderful side effect of this thing is that it's sort of like the white pages. You can find anybody in there, their room number, their phone number, their email address. It's great. So that was a little benefit of this document. But check it out. And when you go in there, and if you find that your information has changed, go ahead and change it, update it. It's a living document, and we'll do our very best to keep it updated. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. Certainly, one of the secondary objectives was just being able to make sure that we can connect with each other. But I'm very excited about this collaboration project. I know that so many of you within academic affairs have talked about ways that you wanted to be more involved with the college. This is an excellent way for you to get involved and partner with other members within academic affairs. I also wanted to lift up a couple of other announcements related to professional development. Both of these are being led by our own Brandon Houston, Director of Adjunct Faculty Development and Acquisition. One is the Adjunct Faculty Certification Institute. This actually comes about from some of the strategic planning work that the college has been doing statewide. So this is a statewide initiative. The goal of this institute is to provide adjunct faculty opportunities to participate in face-to-face trainings and e-learnings designed to develop their knowledge and skill of teaching strategies, campus resources, assessment, affective and metacognitive domains, and personal development. Every campus is doing this and identifying a select number that will participate in this program. It's a wonderful opportunity. There will be more information shared very shortly, most likely throughout with the deans, and that will provide that information for all of the adjunct faculty and those who wish to apply and be considered to participate in the institute. In addition, we also have the Central Indiana Talent Development Institute. This is a pilot that is going to be exclusive to our service area. And the reason for this is we recognize that when it comes to statewide leadership opportunities, for example, Leadership Academy, that while we have a lot of people who are interested in leadership development, Leadership Academy only offers a limited number of seats. Even for a large service area like ours, we're only given a limited number of seats. And yet there are still many faculty and staff within our service area, both in academic affairs and outside, who wish to be considered. So this particular pilot that we're running this semester will provide faculty and staff an opportunity to get involved. Participants will obtain a mentor. They'll develop an individual development plan. They'll have an opportunity to network with campus leadership and gain insight into being a leader at Ivy Tech, regardless of current title or position. This is an experiential-based program, and it is expected to expose participants to broader aspects of the Ivy Tech leadership competencies, mission and vision, culture and change management, strategies for student success, organizational savvy, and building effective teams. For more information on either of these institutes, please contact Brandon at bhouston10@ivytech.edu. A few additional announcements that I want to mention as we're getting ready to go into spring semester. The Learning Resource Center is offering a program called Complete Your Incomplete for students who received incompletes at the end of fall semester. This is the first time that we have done this program, but we also recognize that part of student success is being able to move forward and to make sure that their incompletes are completed and they can continue along their academic journey towards completion. That is going on all this week. It started yesterday on January 6th and concludes on the 10th. For more information, please contact Sam Sabatu, the Assistant Director for the Learning Resource Center, at sabatu@ivytech.edu. As I mentioned a few moments ago, there is also going to be an Academic Affairs Virtual Resource Fair. That will be taking place on Thursday, January 9th from noon to 2. That's going to be a Zoom link, and that information will be coming out from the Office of the Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. For more information on this resource fair, please contact John Arbuckle, our Director of ASAP, at jarbuckle@ivytech.edu. As is usually the case at the beginning of the semester, campus navigators are needed. Campus navigation is a very important part of making sure that students get off to a great start. A lot of times it's just a matter of making sure that students can find the right building, the right classroom, and provide just basic information as they are walking into the doors across all parts of our service area. Campus navigators will be needed all of next week, and a sign-up genius will be distributed so that you can sign up. It's a great opportunity for you as faculty and staff to get a chance to meet students and interact with them on a one-on-one basis. So we strongly encourage you to participate. Shifts are not long, and so if you have some time next week, please volunteer. We would appreciate that. The Faculty Council on our campus is also sponsoring a Meet Your Professor event. This will give students an opportunity to connect with professors from across a variety of disciplines. That event takes place on Wednesday, January 22nd. They'll be holding this event at the Bowen Commons from 9 to 1 and at C4 from 11 to 1. For more information on that, please contact a member of your faculty council. So these goals for spring of 2020 probably look very similar to the goals I had for fall of 2019. I want to take a moment just to thank all of you for welcoming me into your classrooms, welcoming me into your advisory board meetings, and into your offices. Today is my 1-year anniversary as Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs here at Ivy Tech Central Indiana. And over this past year, I have learned from you daily as far as the hard work, the complex work, and most importantly, the passion that you have for student success. So, as I said last semester, my goal is to continue to visit and attend your advisory board meetings, meet with 4 chief academic officers. I've actually started doing that, connecting with my counterparts from Marion, IUPUI, and Martin University. Communicating with academic affairs once a month. You will continue to get updates from me. There will be one more town hall meeting, most likely in April. More information on that is forthcoming. And yes, I'm going to include this as a stretch goal of trying to visit one Ivy Tech Central Indiana class every week. I was not successful, obviously, last semester, but I did manage to visit about 9 or 10 classes. And that was all extremely valuable information for me and a great opportunity to get a chance to meet many of our students. And continuing to visit our staff departments regularly. The work that our staff, that staff within academic affairs do is just as critical as the work that happens in the classroom, whether it's providing tutoring, providing assistance as far as helping students within Ivy Prep and Pass, going to the library and seeing all the wealth and the diversity of resources they have. Our testing center, which is also extremely busy right now, providing services to students, along with across all the semesters with workforce certification and distance ed testing. All of you contribute to the success and the value of what we do here at Ivy Tech. To make this, one more thing. Our call to action remains a personal goal for success. These honoring the student success commitments, staying informed, sharing your successes and your concerns. We have now 2 structures on our campus that allow you to share your successes and concerns. The faculty council, which Erika mentioned earlier. We also have a staff council, and we are one of only 3 campuses that have a staff council within the Ivy Tech system. Continue to share your goals and continue to identify ways to participate in the work of enrollment, retention, and most importantly, completion. As we shared at the end of our last kickoff, some of the faces of what completion looks like. These are some of our graduates from winter commencement. And every time that we see these and we see our graduates celebrating their achievements, moving on either into the workforce or into additional education, please know that every one of you, your work matters to the goals and the successes of our students. With that, I want to close by wishing you all a very happy new year. Best wishes for this coming semester. And please feel free to continue to share your feedback with us. That will only make us better as an academic affairs unit and as a college. Thank you and have a great day.